Hi, welcome back to another Rate My Portfolio. You will notice today that my voice is a little bit deeper than normal. I could literally sing a Barry White song and no one would know the difference. Anyway, it's great to be back to bring you another portfolio review. Now in this video I'm going to be reviewing Christian's portfolio, and Christian is based in the Philippines and he got in contact with me via Instagram, which was great, and we had a little bit of a chat on there, and he sent me his link to his portfolio, and I'm really excited to look at this. I have seen the homepage, the beginning of the homepage, so this will be good fun to go through. It's bold, it's colourful, it's very similar to the last one in many respects, but my goodness, there's a lot to go through. So as always, I'll try and keep these as short and sweet as possible to maintain your interest. Any feedback, of course, will always be appreciated. So anyway, enough of that. Let's start looking at Christian's portfolio, and we're going to have a look at the homepage, of course, where we normally start. From the homepage, we can see that Christian's portfolio is actually created by WordPress. Normally we have a number of Wix created portfolios, but this one actually is on WordPress, and this is a bit of a change, and I like this. WordPress is a very powerful tool, one of the tools I would absolutely recommend that you build your portfolio on if you can, if you have more time. So let's explore the portfolio. So I normally start from top left going down to the bottom right, and we can see that within the viewport here we have Christian's homepage. We have some what looks to be like AdSense advertisements here, which is great, and obviously there's some redirection, some remarketing going on here, so I'll just get rid of that. Perfect. And we've got the homepage. So with all homepages, I like to see that straight away it hits me between the eyes in terms of what it is that the creator of the portfolio does. Bang. So when I'm looking at this, I see a really bold, powerful, confident looking portfolio, and we can see Christian there working on his laptop, and it says freelance work, creating crazy cool ideas for business growth, book an appointment. Great. Okay. When I first look at this, if there's one area of slight improvement that I would always make and always give feedback on, is what exactly is it that you do? Spell it out to me. If you are a digital marketer, tell me. If you're a graphic designer, tell me. If you are a web developer, tell me. Tell the reader. That's very important. At the moment, I'm having to think, okay, freelance work, colourful ideas, business growth. It could be it could be graphic design, it could be marketing, it could be a mix of both. But that's a small point, but it can have a quite an impact for the reader straight away. So let's scroll below the fold. Looking really good, and we can book an appointment, and that takes us to a contact page. Again, there's no problem with having a book an appointment button, but I need to be convinced first to book an appointment. So again, that's something that maybe you could consider for future. So let's have a look down again at the bottom of the fold, past the fold. Right, good. A genius in both traditional and digital marketing. Okay, so now we've worked out what it is that Christian can provide. So then Christian is now setting himself up as this guru, this digital marketing and traditional marketing expert, which is great, okay? And his portfolio is going to back up these claims. And we can see now that we have a number of areas that explains about who he is. Let's have a look here. Hey, are you looking for specific things I did before? Go ahead and search now. This, of course, I would probably remove because I don't think it brings much value at the moment to the portfolio. I'm not entirely sure what that means. If I've just found your work, I'm not entirely sure what it is I'm looking for, so I'd probably remove that, Christian. But I like the functionality, and that could be included somewhere else. So again, what am I? You explain what it is that you are, what it is that you do, making your clients happy, perfect, expert in your field of sales and marketing, great, okay. What you offer, why me, and then there you are. Ta-da, perfect, excellent, I like it. Christian Obong. This is a nice, smooth, flowing homepage, because what it does is it sets up the stage for you to enter it, Christian. So what are you? What you offer? Why? And then bang, here you go. You are there. You've come onto the stage. You're presenting yourself, and now you're talking a little bit more about your services, which again is always a good thing to have on your homepage. I'm going to have a look at this. Click by results. Aha, great. Okay, so I've clicked on your results page. There's a slight problem with the URL, but that's okay. And you're listing here in terms of the things that you can do, which is great. What I would probably do on this with your traditional marketing skills boxes is I would remove the crosses. There's probably no need to have those in. I would remove those. Digital marketing, again, I would remove the crosses and probably the pending. You want to sell the things that you're good at initially. The other things you can work on and add to them as you go through your journey. But I would do that. Other than that, I like the premise of this page and I think it's smart. I think it works well. It gives me a good indicator of what it is that you can actually do. Having a hard time to decide, price can be negotiated. Talk now. Okay. Great. So the talk now goes to the contact page. Perfect. So Christian, you offer a lot of services. You offer a lot of functionality to your marketing suite, which is brilliant. And at the bottom, you obviously mentioned your prices. We haven't got there yet, and maybe that's something you might want to include. Maybe it's something you'd rather not. Again, it's entirely up to you. It's your portfolio. But if you're going to mention prices, I think you're going to have to provide some sort of additional information or context around it to either say, look, go here and find the prices, or give me a call and we can talk about it. Okay, so we've gone through the homepage. I like, all of these different services: traditional marketing, digital marketing, customer service, virtual assistant, great. And we've got a couple of client testimonials as well. So we've got Andrew and Benji, and we have Brandy. So that's good. You've got a little bit of social proof in there, which is absolutely key and critical for you to, to grow your portfolio and get people to start noticing it and taking it seriously. Well done. Coaches' testimonials. Well, with this, again, you have more testimonials on coaching, and you've been able to get this information off these individuals here, and when you've been coached and you've been training, you've been able to carve out your expertise and people respect you, and that is another good example of using your portfolio to your advantage, showing people what it is that you're good at and showing people that you are a good student and you are actually a good marketer. Again, you got a call to action to book an appointment through the contact page. Great. You got a little bit of an about me section there, and you got some more ad-sensory marketing. Okay, fine. The ad-sensory marketing is not a problem for me. I think it's great. I would probably do the same. If you get something from it, more power to you. Okay, let's look at the portfolio. So we're looking at the portfolio now. My favourite bit. Now, if I look at the scroll bar on this page, you've got a lot of stuff here. A lot of stuff. And first of all, kudos. Like it. All of a sudden I'm seeing slides, I'm seeing rich media, I'm seeing dynamic elements on the page. That's keeping me interested. I'm seeing, some of the work that you've done for clients, and straight away, if I'm after social media, if I'm after digital marketing assets, then I'm pleased because I'm looking at what it is that you can do. I'm thinking how you can fit into my function. You got a range of different clients as well. You got beauty content, job hunting. You've worked for recruiters, poster marketing. It's clear that you have a talent, so that's great. Logo design, fantastic, and you've got loads there. Look at that. That's brilliant. LinkedIn banners, brilliant. Newsletters. So you're multifaceted, multi-skilled. Now, as we get to this point here, we start looking at your Instagram content. Here's the thing. With your projects, I'm just asking the question, do you need to have as many? And that's something I always say in my reviews. If you have 4 or 5 stellar projects, just keep it to that. Because what that does is it makes it more manageable. And as people scroll down, they can actually, one, get bored because there's loads of projects that might look similar or might, make the point. And you don't want to be labouring the point too much. You want to be showing the best stuff that you can do, and that's it. So again, just consider reducing the size of your marketing portfolio projects. That might help because, as I said, keeps the user experience moving, streamlined, and also it's easier to manage because as it grows and as you get older, as your portfolio ages, that will also take time for you to update and renew, etc. So now we have a look at the Instagram content. So great, okay, this takes us to Instagram content, and click on it, it brings it to a light box, but we can see here some of the content that you've created. And I recognize some of this because this is also on your feed as well. So you're creating lots and lots of different content, which is brilliant. Then we have website design, goodness. So you really are, you've mapped it out, you've got wireframes, you've got draft website designs here. Fantastic. As I always say in my videos, as I'm sure most of you who watch these regularly are aware, when it comes to project work, I think it's very important to provide a brief for the project work. So if we go up here, I would be interested in finding out what the brief was from the client, what your methodology was to get to this point, the tools that you used, and any results that you had from this. So that's something I would consider. Other than that, obviously, you're showcasing your skills and abilities, but I think it's important that you do provide context and a rationale behind your project work. We got to this point here where we have a video, and I have no doubt that it's brilliant. Let me just turn on the sound. Yeah, great. So what you're doing is you're actually going through and narrating your own website, which I think is brilliant. I think it's really, really good. Video content. Is there nothing that you can't do, Christian? This is fantastic. Video content, just really good. So there's a number of things that you can do. And of course, we get to the bottom, we have some comments. Perfect. So that's the portfolio section. Portfolio section of your website is brilliant. There's a few adjustments I'd recommend to make. Take them or leave it. But I think that with those few adjustments and a little bit of a rationale behind them, it will be very strong. We've looked at your servicing page. Let's now have a look at the About Me. Nice. Okay, so this takes us up to, again, your journey, which is really, really good. And this gives us a lot of information and background about you. But that's good. And, this website goes deep. Job history. So we get an understanding of your job history, and I've gone through this. So you've got experiences, your skills, all of the side hustles that you've done, and you've done a lot, clearly, which is great. You're showcasing your expertise, you're showcasing your ability. Training. This is something I've not seen. And obviously, you're starting to build this out. But I like the idea of the training, where you document your training. That's an impressive addition, and I look forward to seeing more of this. And certificates. So we have a number of certificates that we can view. You can see here. Fantastic. Goodness me, there's a lot there. Again, showing your credentials, showing that you have the knowledge to apply in the real world. And of course, a contact page. Now, I've scrolled down your contact page, and what I will say is that you've included your Gmail and your phone number. I would remove those, Christian, and I would just have a contact form if need be. Try and avoid those situations where you're giving out your personal details. But the contact page looks great, clear call to action, and hopefully clients will be able to get a response from you quite quickly. Overall, what do I think of this website? This is one of the biggest portfolios I've reviewed. It's extremely creative, it's consistent, it's powerful in the right places, it shows your expertise, and I certainly think that when you put this in front of clients and prospective clients, that they will absolutely be keen on talking to you. It's a very, very well thought out, well designed portfolio. You spent a lot of time on this, you put a lot of energy into it, and I think that, with a few tweaks, you can actually make this very powerful. I, commend you for this work, because you really have developed a strong website, and I hope that you continue to evolve this and continue to build on it. And also, I really hope that you have success with your freelancing, because clearly you're very good at it, you're entrepreneurial, and I think that you have the right stuff to move yourself forward. And I know that because you created a portfolio. And anybody that creates a portfolio has a wherewithal to really drive forward and make an impact in this industry. So, Christian, hats off to you. Very impressive. brilliant portfolio. No doubt we'll be chatting on Instagram more and LinkedIn, so perfect. Again, thank you so much, Christian, for submitting this brilliant portfolio. Thanks for letting me use this to provide some additional feedback and actions to other people as well, and to help inspire those who want to create a portfolio as good as yours, which is certainly possible, but you will have to do something to improve on Christian's. Thank you so much. Again, this has been a bit of a longer one, actually. It's been about 20 minutes, so this is normally much longer than I expected, but it was a deep and interesting portfolio. And if you've managed to watch to the end, again, please do subscribe, like the video, and share with any friends that might find this of interest. If not, I'll see you next week. And thanks again. Take care. Bye.